Hello everyone and welcome back to GreedFall. Well, we saved a soldier that was able to give us a little bit of information about where our cousin might be, or at least lead us to someone else to ask about him, so that's what led us to Darren here. So, let's see if she knows anything.
Hello. Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
Alright, why would I menace them? That seems like it would prove opposite, so why not just convince them or, like, not place the blame on them? Maybe they just happened to cross there, just like the Bridge Alliance soldiers just kind of happened to cross there. I mean, it's possible. They do live in this area.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Katasak, one of your greatest Donegad.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasak.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasak, and the worst, Tire, he died from his wounds.
Oh, damn.
That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasak had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him, to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there, and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasak. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
We're not gonna do anything weird with his body. We just, you know, say, hey, was he burned? Was he stabbed? Like, yeah. Oh, poor Katasak. If this just kind of lead me into a hole, cool, good talk. Alright. Oh, getting around this game sometimes. Alright, here we go.
Katasak. Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty. And even more for what we are about to do. Now then. Let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
Is that his freaking chest? Ooh, do I have enough intuition?
Afra would know how to get information from this body. I'll need to go and find her.
Ooh. Actually, never done that before. Should I go and get her just for the sake of this? I mean, I do kinda like her. Ah, you know what? I haven't done that before. I'll be back. Alright, let's see what Afra's got.
Here is the body of Katasak. Could you examine it and tell us what you make of his wounds?
Of course. This won't be the first time I've examined a corpse. We note a great number of large, blunt force contusions, covering the entire surface of the victim's body. None of the wounds could be attributed to a blade or a spear, nor are there any visible bullet entry points. Practically every bone has been broken in multiple places. The rib cage was torn open and then collapsed. The open wound reveals multiple perforations of the vital organs. Here, the borders of the wounds have been singed. The flesh is blackened, exposed to a flame, no doubt. And we also note several patches of mineral residue. They seem oddly out of place in spite of the exotic insular origin of our deceased. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which of the wounds proved to be the fatal blow, but one thing is certain.
He was smashed violently by a giant rock that was without a doubt on fire.
Yes. These wounds are similar to those given by a heated cannon shot, though in a less regular fashion.
The dead soldiers we found had identical wounds. As crazy as this may sound, whoever is responsible for this attack is capable of wielding molten rock.
In any other circumstance, your conclusion would qualify you for an asylum. But I stand on the side of the improbable. The natives' powers reside outside the body of knowledge we possess.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasak, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned? Or angered by what happened to Katasak?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same, there is truth in your words. This attack is out of place. Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair? What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadaktas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Jeez. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go on a friggin' girl venture. I'm gonna keep Afra with me while I do this, I think. Just because she was the one that examined the body, so maybe she can lend some, I don't know, some words to convince her. I don't know. And then Siora, because she is also a Donegada, and she'd be able to put in a word for this. I don't know. poor guy. Holy crap, that's one way to go. Let's see.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
Ooh, I don't think we actually... Did we talk to her about this? Yeah, we'll see.
Tell me about Enon Mil Frictiman.
I already told you.
Yeah,
He
okay.
is the god of 1,000
Yes.
faiths. They are, but I doubt.
I've come to ask for your help.
My help. You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis Fair on the body of Katasak the Donegad.
Katasach is dead. Under Vosh Dire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared. Taken, according to a witness. And Katasak suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth. Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasach.
This is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
Will you leave him alive as well?
What do you mean?
You let the one who tried to kill me go.
That is true. But I can't yet tell you what I will do to the one responsible for this. At least we will have a chance to find Constantine.
Because it is your true reason to act upon this, no? Whatever your reasons deep down, I too would like to understand. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas Fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasach, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle. You'll find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
I mean, she'll bring us back to the beastly location
In that case,
to find
let's
everything.
go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
One less fast travel that we need to deal with. Okay, so what do we all need? Craft the potion, scavenger organs, and his weapon. So actually, let's... Oh, okay, that didn't exactly put me where I wanted to be, but okay. So, his weapon, and those will be there. Where can I craft? I don't know where I'd be able to craft the potion, but yeah, at least I now know where I'm gonna need to go afterwards. I was thinking, oh, I had just kicked her on the ground. Okay, well, because I would have thought she meant the place up in the mountain, but I guess it makes more sense that it was there. So, how would I craft the potion? Again. Probably need to go to Hickman. Whatever. Okay, so, here we go.
recognize this weapon. It's Katasakh's, I'm certain. It must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Huh. That's cool. It gives me the option to where to craft it. Because I can't craft it. And I can't wear my alchemist's clothes. So, here we go. Cool. Well, I got that done. You get, like, all my business, dude. Alright, well, it's nighttime, so... hopefully this is dark enough for it to be considered, like, midnight. Alright, Mev, we have everything.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place. Katasar, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Bara fridenan tahanemo quate grenfem, linkui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de tahawan kloisam, de talugedon velam, de taragam buledam, de tatamenam reloidan. Adet alamen kante bij dam en antellen vervraagd dan dom.
Katasak, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you.
You never should have done that, Katazakh. To save one Renaikse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
Get a hold of yourself. She just got crushed by a giant rock.
I cannot believe it. He has returned. Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantine? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasakh protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better. What are you going to do now?
If I want to have any hope of finding Constantine, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
The kings and queens could tell me where they saw him for the last time.
Then you must earn their trust. Arm yourself with patience and courage on Olmenawi. Your journey is still long.
Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasakh. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell, Mev.
Oh, damn. Alright then. So, Well, we gotta find him, but, like, follow the trail. So I guess we just gotta... So which one do we do first, then? I guess we can check this thing's location and see if it does mean I'm gonna have to go do this first, or if, you know, the other way around. So a map. That's... Yeah, that's giving me nothing. So what, display on map? Yeah, so it'll be this. So question them. I think I'm already friends with most of them, so maybe this will go quick. We shall see. Time to talk to Holden first. Oop, wrong button.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I'm in need of your help, Ulan. I am looking for your High King, Bimba. I was told that you were one of the last people to see him.
I wouldn't know where you could find him. He disappeared moons ago, but you are our ally, our friend. I will tell you about the last time I met with him. We had met in the council at Dorhad Genadu to decide what to do about the Renaigse, but we were unable to come to an understanding. Some of us are full of violence, and refuse to see what we gain by befriending your kind. Deirdre and the poor Bladnid were among them, alas, and only speak about the massacres. I defended you, of course, and attempted to make them hear reason, with some help from the cautious Dunkas. But our disagreement angered Vimbar. He decided to leave us and to seek counsel elsewhere. He wanted to go to the heart of the island to consult with En on Nilfrictiman.
Do you think he might have stayed there?
I doubt it. It was too long ago. You should travel to Wen Shavar, his village. Even if he decided to stay away from his people, he would not have abandoned his closest friends.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nope, that was all.
Nothing. I must go.
Okay, so we'll go talk to the other two before we go to any other villages. Okay, that's them. Ah, did it really? That's okay. Well, it changed the quest on us now instead of it's or okay. So I guess it's just choose whoever you've already done all the quests for. So I guess we will head there then. And I have not been here yet. Alright. Kinda eerie at night, obviously. Ooh, lizards. Oh, there's a body there. There might be some good gear on him. Oh, that was worth it. You don't have anything on you. Okay. Oh god, so many things in the woods. Yep, and scare the shit out of the deer. Okay, where am I going? The long-ass way around, it looks like. Okay. It's true, I haven't been here, so... pretty. Friends. So someone with a talk icon above them. Alright, there we go. There they are.
But dear Tumad, it is rare to see Renaikse here. Is there something I can do for you?
Okay, we'll do this first.
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshevar is a place of peace and meditation. The troubles with Renaikse are far from here. We weave feathers, and we do not interfere with the problems on the plains.
It seems strange that one of your own became High King.
It was because of his wisdom that he was chosen, in a time where those from the faraway islands were not yet here. Anything else?
You must know the High King, Bimba. What can you tell me about him?
He was one of the greatest Donegada, wise amongst the wise. But the arrival of the Renaikse troubled him. He was afraid that you would be like the people of the sea. He traveled the island far and wide, saw the other kings and queens, and consulted the other Donegada. And then he spent more and more time speaking with En on Milfrichtimen. He moved away from us until we hardly saw him at all. Anything else?
You seem to be close to Sarah. Could you tell me about her?
She is
Sarah.
my friend. She is a great warrior, one of the village's greatest protectors. But her love for Vimbar is stronger than our friendship, and stronger than her duties to the village. I am afraid for her, Renaikse. Afraid of what she might do in order not to lose him, because she is untamable. And when she makes her mind about something, she does not change it. Anything else?
Okay, well, I guess we learned that he had a wife, I guess?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island, but someone here in his village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vimbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaikse could understand. Our High King is on Olmenawi, and a Donegad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the En-on-Mil Frichtimen.
Do you mean to say that he is becoming one of those giant creatures? This phenomenon is truly incredible. I would so like to understand how it works.
Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the Cavern of Knowledge. We haven't seen her since. She might have succeeded. Anything else?
Where is this Cavern of Knowledge located?
We don't know. The Caverns of Knowledge are the concern of the Donegada. Anything else?
Thank you for your help.
Qua Aulemseg.
Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess we gotta find another person. There they are. See if... guess we can find out more about this Sarah and about where that Cave of Knowledge is.
Bird Tiotomad on Olmanawi. Esquetu.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
Okay, you also have the same questions there.
I heard talk about a Cavern of Knowledge.
It is a place where the Donegada go, within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tiafradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place, a place for only the Donegada. Anything else?
Okay.
What can you tell me about your village?
Wenshavar means the water of the peaks in our language. The sky is our roof, the mountain our cradle, and the birds our companions. They offer us their feathers that we weave with wool to make clothing that is appreciated by the Donegada. And also, of course, it is the village that has given birth to the one chosen for our Hoi King for many cycles. Anything else?
Yeah, the one that up and left.
What can you tell me about the High King? You must know him well.
He is a great Donegad. Wise, just, and through him, the Enon Milfrictimen makes their voice be known. But he has been gone for several moons. What the mountain gives us, sometimes it takes away. And I, for one, believe that the mountain has taken him back. Anything else?
Tell me about Sarah.
She is a ferocious warrior. And like I told you, she is the Menundanem, the companion of the Hoi King. They gave themselves one to the other many cycles ago. And their bond is very strong. Perhaps that is why she has left. Because she no longer could bear his absence. Anything else?
Nope.
Goodbye.
What Awalan said.
Alright, well I guess I gotta go find that holy. Okay. Time for an adventure.
Speak, savage! What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in! Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
Oh.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had
I don't like you.
strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that, these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
We may
Yep.
be able to reason with them. could try.
That's true, we do have you. Can we, like, sneak in somehow? Oh, no. I was to say.
Recognize this face. Lady de Sade, what a pleasure to see you again. What good wind brings you?
These people are monsters. They just tortured a woman, and then they say hello, as if it were nothing.
I'm sure that they will explain what pushes them to treat her this way.
Believe me, we would never have reached such extremities if she had told us what we wanted. You see, we have been studying these beings that show, like you, such strange markings on their bodies. We call them metamorphs, but the natives call them Onol-Manawi. And we seek to learn through what process they metamorphosize. We heard talk of a Cavern of Knowledge. The savages hide all of their knowledge within them. And certainly all the secrets that interest us. We discovered one here, but are unable to enter. This woman, she knows how to enter. But as you have witnessed, she refuses to tell us how. To know we are so close to understanding such a fascinating phenomenon, and to be able to do nothing. Let's just say it has made us aggressive.
It's extremely regrettable. Free her. We would like to have a word with her.
She won't tell you anything. Let us handle this. She will give in at some point.
Lady de Sade has a soft spot for the savages, but she understands the price of knowledge. As proof, she spared my life during our last encounter.
Oh, it's you. Well, we'll see if you can do anything.
Afra, I am so ashamed. To think that I worked alongside you. You are not sages. You are worth no more than a band of drunken brutes. And
Are you talking at me
shame
about that?
even more than the others.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
To think that we left our master's service together because of his cruelty.
You are unfair, Afra. We are so close to making a fantastic discovery. You know that deep down I am not like that.
Then prove it.
Free her now! We shall leave. Nothing more holds us here.
Well, at least we were able to leave, or do things peacefully. Huh.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wenshavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Bimba.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe that this is where he is hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me. The Cave of Knowledge is a bit further north.
Huh. She's so trusting. I mean, yeah, we freed her, but, like, nothing much more than that. You appear to be stuck. Okay. Damn. I just kind of fell down the mountain. Follow quests. In any game, they're, you know, a little slow. At least these ones, they, like, jog and not, like, walk at the slowest possible pace.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Munundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you are not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you spared these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
Okay, so now... Yep, now you're gonna follow us instead of us following you. It's so dark in here. Okay. Pretty in here.
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he is walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Aww. Well, we know what that means. Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess somewhere in there. Okay, I see it. Jeez, these places are always just pretty cool. All the mixture of the rock and the roots.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Doneigad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Doneigada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation?
What's wrong with my face?
I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Doneigad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Oh boy. Huh, well, we have that, I guess.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which.
Oh, she's already, like, all the way up ahead.
This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. It seems that this door is just in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I have run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here, there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The Caverns of Knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place, where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
Well, we found one of the 2 then. We just gotta find out what the last one is. Anything? Nope. Okay. We'll continue to follow her.
On this one we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see a path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enolmir Frichtime.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we have learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there is still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierne Hakadaktas that he took my cousin.
The Tierne told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
Am I the only one to think this woman's departure is suspicious?
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband.
Ah, yep, that's the sign
Door
of
is
us
locked.
being locked in.
Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
We should have noticed that she did not trust us. Let's search. There must be another exit to this cave.
Yeah, I think I'm already going that way because I was curious on what was behind the motif. Oh well, we found it. It's out here. Oh. Or above where that was. Ah, bright light. Ooh, this looks precarious. Okay, now where are we headed? Since we did make it out. Okay, well, we'll head to the campsite and then go to this campsite and make our way up.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
Oh, she's trying
Set
to...
them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
She was known for being a very fierce warrior. Okay, this looks like the place. Oh, hey, it's one of his notes.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vinbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
Well, here we go. there seems to be a lot of paths. Something right here. It's like some kind of chest. Okay, that just had that in it then. Cool. Came down for nothing. Oh, I see. Have to get there that way. No, not gonna be getting into that one. It's not worth putting on another piece of clothing just to walk across there right now. Or do I have to? Oh, nope, okay. Wait, I was trying to freaking go around. Just kidding. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about going around, because I should have known better to, you know, sneak around than try to frickin' headbutt my situations. Alright, looks like up. It's impossible to climb. Okay. I hear some critters. Yeah, I hear some snoring. We'll, try not to upset you. No! Well, we all know my sneaking capabilities. Oh. Oh, that's, an interesting statue. So I'm guessing that's what they turned into. Is that. Oh. Oh, I was hiding. Well, this is going well. So it's only the red bushes you can hide in, as I have learned. That guy is really awake, though. And there's no red bushes any other way. Do I have any more of those sneaky potions? Nope. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work either way. That one was like staring at me. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons there. Goes down this way. Okay, just cool hole. It wants me to go that way, but there's another path here. Anything important up here? Oh no. This place is frickin' huge. What is over here? Oh well, that's big area. We'll just go where we need to go. Hold on, hold on. Okay. There we go. Ooh, this place is really pretty. Okay.
Finally. We've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
Ooh, picturesque. Why are you laying down in the water, you freak?
Bloodied feathers.
They are extremely long. I know of no species of bird that sports such plumage.
Looks like Bimba must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry.
Yep.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
And that seems to be the area that we need to go. Yep. Look at all the people over there. But I'm gonna leave that on a cliffhanger because we're probably well over time. So before I get into some big battle and some big stuff, I'll end it here and leave that for the next episode. Be sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!